Hello, my name is Miss Miller, and today we'll be going on a virtual field trip to the Bronx Zoo. Essential question: what information can we share after a virtual field trip? Standard: with guidance and support, identify individuals, events, or details in a familiar informational text. Read alouds. So before going on a virtual field trip, it's a great idea to expose students to what they'll be doing or where they'll be going. And a great way to do that is to read stories. So since we'll be talking about the Bronx Zoo, you can check Epic Books for books on the zoo. So here, you go to getepic.com. I searched by zoo, and many books came up. So you can search or sort by age, reading level, fiction and nonfiction, format, language, quiz, and after school. So you have the first day at the zoo school, at the zoo, some books in Spanish as well. Le Zoo de Yayu, a night at the zoo, King of the Zoo, a visit to the zoo. So after looking at the choices, I would more than likely pick this book since we're doing a virtual field trip to the zoo. I would go over the title of the story as well as the author, take a picture walk through the story, just looking at the pictures with the students. And then once we're done with the picture walk, I would go back and read the story. So again, based on the learners that you have, you would look through the books to find out the book that best meets the needs of your students. You can also do some activities. Here, the students are creating a mini zoo. You would start out with a rectangle. You would cut a smaller rectangle, punch holes within the rectangle. The students can add stickers or printable images of animals. They could close it, and then you would add on pipe cleaners or string to create the bars for your mini zoo. In addition, you can do the similar activity using paper that's flat. Again, printable images of animals, the students can create them, and they could add pipe cleaners or string. In addition, you can use a shoebox top for a 3D effect, and students can add toothpicks or popsicle sticks and create the animals that way, potentially using a paper towel roll or firm paper that they bend. You can also use cardboard to make a 3D effect and use animal miniatures. You can also create a zoo headband. You would use paper, glue, tape, scissors, potentially eyes if you wanted to add animal eyes to it. You would cut the paper into long strips, measure it to fit the child's head, tape it together, add stickers or printable images, and write the word zoo. And students could wear this while they go on their virtual trip to the zoo. In addition, you could also talk about binoculars, what they're used for, and the students can create a binocular craft. So here you would need toilet paper rolls, construction paper, glue, potentially tape, and you would wrap the toilet paper rolls in construction paper, stick them together with the tape or the glue, and then wrap another sheet of paper around the two rolls just for a little bit more stability. Punch a hole on either side and tie a string so students can place it around their neck. So now let's take a look at our resource, BronxZoo.com. Okay, so we are on our website, BronxZoo.com. So we're visiting the Bronx Zoo. And since we're going on our virtual field trip, we'll go over to virtual and click that. Then we can take a look at the live cams. Watch now and press that. So we have the option to look at the Spiny Forest, the silverleaf lingers. You can take a look at the penguins or the sea lion pool. So to start, let's take a look in the Spiny Forest. And here you can make note of one animal. You can ask the students what it is. You can ask them what they see. Look all around. You can ask them to count. How many turtles do they see now? Started out with one. Now we see 1, 2, 3. So this is our Madagascar Spiny Forest. So you could plan your trip around this particular area. Or you can check another area, such as the penguins. You can ask the students, do they see any penguins? What color do they think the penguins would be? Oh, here's one. And ask them, what do they see in the background? Is there anything in the water? You can check other areas as well. Now we're in the jungle world. Silverleaf lingers. And ask them, how many do they see? What color are they? What are they doing? No, what's happening here? What do you think they're doing? Why? So as you can see from the Bronx Zoo website, there's several virtual areas that you could visit. Potentially, you would tell them about the animals ahead of time, so they'll be able to answer some questions and give details. So again, that was BronxZoo.com. You will go to the live cams and watch Spiny Forest, Ebony Langurs, or the penguins. Some post-trip activities could include some facts that they've learned about the animals. Facts I learned. They could list 3 things. 1, 2, 3. Or they could draw images. They could also say, I saw a small animal, and draw it and label it by writing the animal's name or the first letter of the name. I saw a funny animal, an animal that they thought was funny. They could draw that and label it as well. Then they could also compare animals. They may have saw a monkey or perhaps a bird and compare. How are they the same? In contrast, how are they different? In conclusion, virtual trips are an innovative way to take students on trips without leaving the classroom. Crafts like binoculars and headband make trips fun. Writing and drawing create a connection between what they read about and what they see. YouTube also has great virtual trips, along with epic books to support what you'll be learning about, and they're great resources for trips as well as activities. Thank you so much for listening and watching today.